Well, folks, it is the holidays. Christmas is right around the corner. Yeah, Santa's coming to your house, and let's make sure you were naughty or nice because they all know.
Mhm.
Anyway, folks, it's Ocean Spit Little Show about big things Monday through Friday at noon. It's Tuesday, Twisted Tuesday, Fun Tuesday, Drinking Tuesday, whatever you want to call it, but it's fun today. Carol Bandolino was in
Yep.
the house covering the south side of Chicago. Here we are in downtown Elk Grove Village. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Just call it 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military. And let's not forget our love veterans who fought for our country. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we got a good show for you guys today. We're ready. It's not that cold out today. It's cold, but not that cold. But it's supposed
Yeah.
to get really cold this weekend. They're
Mhm.
saying Friday and Saturday it's supposed to get below into the teens, into the
Yay.
single digits. So yeah, it's going to get cold. It's that time, folks. It's showtime. Let's go to work. Ho, 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 everybody. Twisted Tuesday, Ocean's Pit. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is a good morning, folks. It absolutely is. I got to take my mom. Of course, when if you take, Carol, do you take your mom shop? Or does she do it by herself?
Sometimes. She does a lot of
Okay.
things by herself, but I take her sometimes.
Okay, now I have to go take my mom, and when I do, it's like an all day or at least a couple of 4 or 5 hour process. It's one store for the lunch meat, one store for the vegetables, one store for the diaper. I mean, for the paper towels, and
Yeah.
and she'll buy like 4. She won't go to Costco. She got to go. She got to
Mhm.
feel all the vegetables. You got to make sure this,
Yeah.
and then well, this guy's got it on sale, but this guy doesn't have it on sale. So it's
Mhm.
definitely procedure. That's what we did this morning. But you know what? You got to love it because they're not with us forever, right?
Yeah.
Carol, they're not with us forever. So we got time with our moms. Last night was
Yes.
fun. We ended up at Real Time Sports. We love that in Elk Grove. We usually go out and watch some games, but it was with Jeff back in town and Carlo and Donnie Morrison. And of course, Richie from Seventh Heaven was a great time just talking and laughing. And it's good to have some downtime, which I don't get too much of. I really don't. I mean, it's crazy. And sometimes I even wonder how, even we came in from Indianapolis, and then I had to go Sunday right to my daughter-in-law's baby shower for 3 hours, turn around and go work again. I mean, it's crazy, guys. It's nuts. But busy week this week. What do we got? We got a party for LinkedIn. We're excited about. LinkedIn is a social media platform. Ocean's Rat Pack's doing their Christmas party. You actually only playing for
Nice.
1 hour, and then 2 hours to walk around and mingle. That's Thursday afternoon, and for Thursday night will be Positanos in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, the party for the mayor of Rosemont during the day, and then of course we'll be doing Chicago Prime at night, and then Saturday 2 shows at the Lyric Theater. The first one's at 2, and the other one is at 6 with Ocean's Rat Pack Chris. So with a full band, 5 p.m. Guitar, keys. It's gonna be really good. And I'm off on Sunday, thank God. So let's get right to Ace Hardware. It's crazy, Carol. It's great. I can't even keep straight anymore, but I can't.
Nope.
Ace Hardware, folks. Get your Christmas lights on sale all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100 starting as low as $9.99. And don't forget, folks, the brand new this is a big stocking stuffer. I mean, Christmas gift that's taking over the world right now. It's called Petz. Petzz. It's a lifelike sleeping pet that breathes without the number 1 and number 2. They're a wonderful companion for seniors, children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership experience. They're starting at $35.99. That's all your good things at Ace Hardware. And be sure to stock up on your Christmas decorating supplies. 20% off all celebration Christmas lighting, etc. That's Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors for their neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. All right. So, Carol, what do you got going on your end on the south side of Chi-Town?
Southside here, beautiful Shorewood, Illinois. Just living the dream, I guess. You know, I'm listening to you talk about all this work that you have, and I'm tired listening to it. You run your ass around, and I've been running my ass around for 35 years as well. And I'm unemployed at the moment. And so I'm going through that process, which is a very roller coaster, up and down, emotional, everything. If there's good to it where you feel like, okay, you know what? I need a break. I needed a break, just a mental break, a physical break. But then the bad part of it is, okay, after a certain date, there's no more paychecks coming in, you know? So it's very stressful. Holidays are here. You know, it's like, well, kids, I told them this year, and my kids are real good about this. They really are. You're not getting, it's not going to be like that, you know, like it normally is. But I did tell them that maybe we should all volunteer, that we should go volunteer somewhere. Because, you know, when you're feeling down, you're not working, or, I'm going through the shit right now a little bit. You know, it's been a long year, but you know what? We still have more than most people, a lot of people. And so I said, maybe we could go volunteer.
You got your health.
You
got your health. You've got your family. It's good. Look, and it's good. Look, and enjoy the next couple of weeks, because it's holidays. Spend it with your mom. And then go to the grind come January. Do what you have to do. I mean, look, life is stress. We all go through it, especially this time of year. You're absolutely right. But think about these people that have one. I did a senior show, and I asked in the audience, this was last week, 2 weeks ago, I asked how many people have their kids. Like 4 hands went up out of like 50 seniors. 4 hands went up saying, yeah, my kids come and visit me.
Oh, yes. Those places are where Gianni used to go play his guitar. He would go play the guitar during their lunch and stuff, and I'll play the piano. Yeah. He loves it. You do. You feel good because these people don't have that. They don't. And it's so sad.
No.
It's so sad. So maybe we'll go do that. Maybe we'll
go visit
nursing homes.
Yeah, or do something. You know what? Another thing, too, is like, it's amazing because, you know, we bitch and moan. We're so used in life, if you think about it, folks. Ah, damn it, the remote don't work. God damn, son of a... Yeah. You know? And little things like that we go ballistic on, and not realizing what some of these people have. Sometimes it needs to clear your head and see that sometimes it's
yes.
You know, so we hope that whoever's there and respected and enjoy life and try to be with your family, especially this time of year, because that's a festive time of year. All right. Also, it's National Day of People with Disabilities. This is the month of National month of December with people with disabilities. And anybody now, it could be a major disability, but it can also people that might have, you know, look, when you wear glasses every day, that's a disability. When you can't hear, that's or stuff like that. So our prayers go out to anybody that's going through any crazy stuff. There's a topic I got to talk about, Carol. And since you were a bartender and you go to bars and you hang out at restaurants and you know certain things, they said 54% of alcohol. I think we might have talked this, but I need to say something about this because it gets me a little nuts. Now, first of all, Joey Spins, what's up? Are you ready tomorrow for the Hawks game? I am. Life is short. Enjoy your time with Frozen. Come see me. I'm getting a body work session. Okay, there you go. Marish, how you doing? All right. So 54% of alcohol sales are down. But then people are saying, well, now we don't have to worry about the DUIs anymore. Look, the alcohol is not the reason why people get DUIs.
True.
The McDonald's and Burger King and White Castle aren't the reason why people are obese to some degree, right?
Yes.
In a way. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean?
To a big degree, yes.
To a big degree. So, and people people actually blame the gun. We talked about the gun. You're blaming the gun. You're blaming McDonald's. You're blaming
Mhm.
Tito's. You're blaming Jack Daniels. You can't do that. And
Mhm.
you've been in bars where you have to serve people. We talked about this many times, I think.
Yeah.
What's your whole take? And now, granted, 54% now, not people are drinking anymore. They're
Mhm.
vaping, they're
Oh,
doing gummies, and they're smoking weed. So, okay, so the DUI is gone, but not technically. I mean, if you're getting too much shit, you're driving like crazy. So, what's your take on it?
well, first of all, it's not the alcohol's fault. It's not the food's fault. No one's, unless someone's literally pouring it down your throat. We know this. I could have blamed Tito's last week for some shit, but you know what? It wasn't the Tito's. You know, who was putting that cup to my mouth? Who was putting that drink to my mouth? Okay.
Damn that Tito, that son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I called him.
Tito's. Look, it's not anybody else's fault but your own. Take accountability for your actions and learn how to and handle stuff. And you know what? You could still get DUIs. If you smoke weed or do a gummy and you get pulled over, you're getting a DUI. You're driving under the influence of some substance, right? Whether it's
Correct.
legal or not. Alcohol is legal. I mean, unless you're 20, not under 21.
Yeah.
This stuff's
Right.
legal. It doesn't mean that it's still not going to impair your driving and you could kill yourself or someone else. So all of that's a crock, I think, for sure. Everything in moderation. I definitely see a decline, and I'm really happy to see that people aren't just drinking. Because when I bartended, back in the day,
Yeah.
people could
Sure.
drink, oh my God, like a bottle, almost an entire bottle of booze and mixed drinks in one night, no problem. All right. And I had to cut people off a lot, because you don't want to be responsible for that. The restaurant could be responsible, the bar, fines, someone gets killed.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah.
going on there. But I don't know. The businesses are hurting for sure. I do know that their prices have to be higher to off-put costs of other things, like the food is so high. So they're not going to make as
Yeah.
much of a profit on the food. So then now their liquor costs have gone even higher for the customer. It is. Look, I can't go drink an $18 mixed drink. Like, I want to punch myself in the face
No,
at that
but
point.
you're right.
It's a
And
lot.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and before they can't do happy hour anymore. Some people can still do
Yes.
happy hour.
Mhm.
They can't do ladies' night anymore, because if they do, if a guy wants a tutti frutti drink, you have to be able to give him that drink at that price too.
Well,
If they're
'cause
going
of
to
the
do
whole
that, whatever it is.
discrimination shit,
Um,
I'm sure. Right?
Right. Now, that's why restaurants, and some people might know, that's why restaurants are putting an entertainment charge
Yeah.
at the door,
Mhm.
because you can drink your Coke and sit there for 4 hours, or you can drink your coffee and drink your tea and drink your water. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
There's non-alcoholic drinks now.
Sure.
There's non-alcoholic wine.
Yep.
There's non-alcoholic beer for years. There's non-alcoholic whiskey now that
Tequila too.
makes it look and it tastes a little bit with tequila too.
Mhm.
So, and then people bitch,
Yeah.
why am I paying $15 for the entertainment fee? Well, what you got to give or take.
It's got to be. Yeah, exactly. It's all, you listen, because you're getting there and you're actually getting entertainment, and you're not paying for a concert ticket. You're getting that entertainment, and restaurants
Yes.
are going to make the money
Yeah.
one way or another, or they're not going to be able to stay open. Okay. And they have to save their tables for
Correct.
people that are eating and drinking. That's normal. That's across the board how it
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah.
especially on a weekend night, or
That's how it's always been.
Yeah. It's always been that way. Yeah. So you know what though?
Absolutely.
I
It's
will
got
tell
to
you,
be.
the vaping,
Melon and Reed, Dennis.
the vaping is killing people. Like when
Yeah.
when we're looking at the 30-year-old, 28 to 40-year-olds that are dying left and right now, I start trying to read the stories, and they're specifically saying it's from vaping. It's in the lungs. The vaping has to stop. I mean, it really does. That nicotine on top of vaping, top of whatever they're doing because it tastes so good and you could do it wherever you want, right? People that have quit smoking actual cigarettes. Never thought I would say this because I hate it. I hate cigarette smoking for people. It's so bad for you. But when you're vaping, you could do it just about anywhere now. And you do it 10 times more than you would smoke a cigarette. Because to smoke a cigarette now, you have to go outside 10 feet away from the door. Like you're gonna definitely cut down on
Yeah.
smoking the cigarettes. But the vaping,
Yeah.
like literally, people have it in their hand
Right.
just as much as they have the phone in their other hand. Phone in one hand, the vape is in their hand constantly, and they keep doing this. That's killing people. It's killing people, kids, young people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
left and right. I agree with you 100%. Dave, how you doing? Melon and Reed, how you doing? Secondhand smoke is bad too. You're Ed Buddy, how you doing? They also are screwing over the waitresses with a service charge themselves, tip money for themselves. The old days, yeah, Emo, you're right. Those old days, yeah. I'm sorry, Dennis, for cutting out on your end. It might be just on your side because everybody else seems to be at the show is doing.
Yeah.
They can see everything. So, Dennis, I hope you're doing well. And that's another thing. So, the another question is, and this goes to this next question: what drugs or booze can help you escape reality or depression, or what else is there? Sometimes when people want to frustrated or they want to, let's go have a drink, or if they're drinking the pot or whatever the hell they're doing. What else is there? Now, someone said there's working out is supposed to help clear your mind and stuff like that. Okay. But I can't, is there anything else that you can think of?
Everybody, I think, is different. But for me, if it's not a drink or alcohol or something that just kind of takes the edge off, like if you lose yourself in something, like me, I really love doing creating, like digital creating stuff, meaning like that Canva. I really love doing that. And so my creative juices start flowing, and you could create flyers, posters, things like that. I can lose myself in that for hours. Also, music.
Yeah.
I like to just honestly go drive. If I can drive and the sun's out and I have music in my car, that to me is therapeutic. Totally therapeutic for me. Alone, I could be alone. I'm actually, sometimes it's better alone if you're just trying to check out for a little bit. Some people gamble, but that's not good because you can lose everything with that. But it's just something that can take your mind off of it, right? I mean, like if you like walking your dog, go volunteer here, volunteer your time somewhere. Like you do the shelters, right? You walk dogs. I would love to go volunteer and help, like you said, at these nursing homes or these people that don't have anyone. Because believe it or not, these things will fulfill you. And you will start not only forgetting about your own problems, because now you're looking at some real problems. Not that we all don't have real problems, but you will see that your perspective changes a little. And then you might not take your stuff for granted as much. Yeah, it's a win-win. You have to find the right thing that you're passionate about. And it could be anything, just something you enjoy.
Right, because they're out there, and like I said, and with the computer now, that so many people can have, or the phone now, people can, like you said, gamble, or they can play games, or they can do stuff that takes your mind off it. Besides booze and drugs, let's hope there's hotlines for that if people have to get into some of that stuff. So, get that. That's crazy. Another thing that gets me nuts: people constantly carry around a bottle of water. Or the water, or the Yeti, and the water, and the Yeti, and then they're refilling it all day long. No one's ever died of not drinking enough water. It's like, wow. So your whole day, you're walking around, you have your phone in your hand, and the water, and the Yeti, and the vape all day long.
Yeah.
And the vape.
Right.
How I got it. What about just having a couple, one, okay, here's my 2 glasses of water, my 2 bottles of water, and that's it. I mean, people all day long.
It is. They flush themselves out. It is good for flushing yourself out, toxins, and it makes you pee all day long, which is actually good to do. But I couldn't drink. I wish I could drink that much water because I know it's good for you, but I can't. It's like there's no taste. I need to flavor.
There you go. Bingo. Like I said, see, water. This was what you see. It's red, so there's something in there besides that. So there you go. So we know. You're better to be alone. Your dog will always love you. Okay. All right, Dennis. There you go. Mary Margaret, how are you doing? I hate to say this, but I hate water. Thank you, Emo. 64 ounces of water a day you're supposed to drink. Boy, now remember when we were a kid, 8 glasses of water a day. Look, I understand that, but then also they're saying you're supposed to work out 4 hours or 5 times a week. How
Oh,
many people actually sit there and work out 5 days a week? If you're supposed to drink the water, then you got to be working out too. It's just crazy. Sorry, I can't. It's like
we used to
I
get
can
water out
barely
of the
make it
hose.
with my.
Remember the hose? The water out of the hose. That's how we drink our water when we were
Yeah.
kids. We were like, water
Yeah.
from the hose or the
Drinking
fire hydrant.
fountain.
We didn't drink out of
Yeah.
the hydrant, but the hose. We had water from the hose for sure, all day.
The drinking fountain.
Right.
Whatever happened to that?
Right.
I drink water all day. I know. I don't care. I understand people do it, get it,
Right.
but when you got to walk around with it all day,
I know.
and yeah,
I
when
know.
you're going grocery shopping, how does that work? You're pulling stuff and holding your water at the same time. Jerry Lynn, how are you doing? Grassroots, baby. Sooner or later, one of my favorite bands, Rob Grill and Grassroots. All right, you're watching Ocean Spit, and you sent me this, and we'll get to that story you sent me.
Mhm.
Here's something that's interesting: pineapple pizza. You know, we talked about
Yeah.
this. It's your fault, Carol. It's your fault.
Okay. Everything.
It's your people's fault.
Oh,
The pineapple pizza was started by a Greek, not an Italian, Sam Papadopoulos from Canada,
okay.
1962.
Really?
Took a can of pineapple
Hmm.
and put it with the pizza, and that's where it started.
Because Europeans eat fruit with their food, and he just threw it on there. And it. Listen, you know what? Next time I'm around you and we're around where we can get food, you're gonna have to taste a piece of the way I eat it: pineapple, pepperoni, and giardiniera. Listen, you can't knock it at least till you try it. Well, you can take one bite and it could be.
Let me ask you something. When you put the giardiniera on it, doesn't it get rid of the pineapple taste?
No, oh my
Anyway.
God, it's so good. It's sweet and spicy hot. It's so good. You listen, I'm picky. I've seen Italians put ketchup on pasta. Okay, I have. But listen,
Yeah, that's screwed up. I don't know if people do that.
But I think it
Open
was
up a
'cause
can of
around
ragu.
I think it was around the Depression, or back in the day when they just didn't have money and they got used to putting that on there because they didn't have anything else or whatever. But I've seen things. I'm not upset that a Greek started that because he was being innovative and trying new things. So good for you, Greek. Good.
Wait, good for you, Sam Papadopoulos from Canada. Paropoulos, and he started, and I didn't realize it went as far back as 1962.
Sure.
That went back that far. I'm Italian, no pineapple pizza. Jerry, there you go. Robert Provenzano, how are you doing? Drinking fountain water and cold sores. Okay,
Ew.
so when we were drinking from the fountain, we all got. I never got a cold sore in my life.
Don't
Not
put
from
your
water.
mouth on it. Ew. Don't put your mouth. You're not supposed to deep throat the thing that the faucet that the water comes out of in the park. Oh, can you imagine the germs on the park water? Remember the park water fountains? Ugh. Can you imagine how much shit?
Yeah.
And you're a germaphobe, so that had to be terrible for you. I can't imagine.
Oh, yeah. That's a little crazy. Here's some news, folks. This is breaking news. The CEO of Pepsi was fired yesterday because they had to take drug test, and he was tested positive for having coke.
I knew that. That's a good one. That's cute.
You knew that one was coming.
Yep.
All right, folks. And here's something else. I'm confused. How come when you write out, and you guys can help me on this, Carol, you're writing out the number 22, okay, TW, whatever. You write it out, and it's 22. 33, you write it out 33. How come 11 is not 1E1?
Somebody's got too much time on their fucking hands right now.
That's what I mean.
1E1. Okay, we could do that. 1E1.
Right? Why not? I mean, why? How did it get to 11? Who came up with that?
Let's find out. Inquiring minds want to know.
Let's take it.
Okay.
Ronnie B, what's going on? All right. Interesting, folks. Real fast. Chicago Music Cruise is what 30 days away, folks. The NTD Vacations MSC World America, January 17th to January 24th. 7-night Western Caribbean cruise, Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Ocean Cay, Tony Ocean, the main event band, and Seventh Heaven. It's going to be a good time, guys. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com, put in Tony O, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and say you want to go on the ocean with Ocean. It's going to be a lot of fun. Armando Supermarkets, Danny Mazzi, buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Ocean's Pit, Carol Bandolino's in the house.
Yeah.
Covering the South Side, black women married to white men. 50% less of getting a divorce.
Wait,
According to
black women to white men?
What? Yeah, black women who marry white men.
Okay.
Let's make it right here.
Okay.
Native American, African American women married to a white male have a 50%. Their relationships will last 50% longer that way, according to People Magazine. Now I don't know how they come up with that.
I don't either, but I'd love to.
I don't know.
Dive into that and just try and figure out why. I don't even have time to think.
I'd like to know too, because right, it would make things look. And here's another thing that makes a lot of sense. Tell me what you think. Something to ponder, everybody out there. Souls don't meet by accident.
Fact. Yep. You've met people before. I'm sure. I hope, that when you meet them, you click immediately. And I'm not saying in a sexual way, or like I've met girls that are my friends from the first day. Like we knew each other forever. We're exactly alike.
Yeah.
That's something. That means,
and I think that's
something, that it was meant to be, or I don't know. I start thinking about the whole past life thing. That we had to know each other in a past life or something like that.
It makes you wonder, because it's amazing. Like even some of my small clique that I have, we don't know each other that well. And some of these guys, and they're just like, boom. Yep. I mean, it's like, wow. I like perfect example. My buddy Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, I've only known through the Seventh Heaven cruises, and he's top guy. I mean, there's guys out there, there's like Joey Spins and all these guys, and Louis Pite and Carlo and all these guys. Carlo I've known for years, but we haven't hung out for years, and then we reconnected again. Right. So I know what you're saying. It's a pretty cool thing when that happens in your life. Yeah. No Tony Toto, no pineapple pizza for you. Carol, you sent me something about Cher. Why don't you tell me about this? She's 79, right? Yeah. What's going on with this?
Yeah, sure. Tell me about this. 79-year-old Cher, I saw this on Facebook, is set to marry, allegedly. I don't know if it's true. I didn't look into it. Her boyfriend, 39 years old, in May without a prenup. That's what's being said. That's what they're saying. Facebook news type whatever, but they did show a picture.
Okay, Carol. Now you're a woman. Okay, you're a woman. Say you're Cher.
Yeah.
You're the one with the cash. You're the one. Now I don't know what this guy has. We don't know what he does. This 39-year-old. We don't know. Okay, he might have. Maybe he's a fashion designer who made a lot of money. I don't know. But do you believe in the prenup? Do you think that's important? I just fell into that.
Yeah. But you know what? I believe, I'm sorry, prenup. That's it. I don't think she's a billionaire maybe, but she's for sure a gazillionaire. And no matter what, prenup. Because you know what? Maybe after they get married, whatever they build together from there is marital after you get married, right? That's fair. Yeah. That's how everything is usually with marriage. But anything she made up until then, I think prenup. 100%. No way. No.
Now let me ask you something. Okay, Carol. Now Illinois, I think this is the rule in Illinois. You live with somebody for 7 years. You're technically married. Is that true in Illinois?
Not anymore. Listen,
they changed that, right?
Yes, it's all been changed. Be careful if there's any men, women, anybody, because look at all those years. A lot of women lived with their boyfriends, and then they ended up, having kids with them. right? Everything. They just never got married or
Yeah.
didn't put their name. Let me tell you something, free advice. Just so you know, if you are living with somebody for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and then you end up getting married, great, beautiful. If it was their house that you were living in or dating in and then got married, put your name on the house after you get married. It's literally going to save you so much time and energy, drama, money, everything. Just put your name in the house. It just makes things easier. You know what I mean? But no, the other thing, common law. I think it was common law marriage. That's changed.
Common law marriage.
Yes.
Yeah,
Research that because
all right.
it's not like that anymore. So be careful.
All right. Okay.
You know,
Be careful with that. There you go, folks.
Yep.
All right, makes sense. Jerry Lynn says, I don't think Cher would do that, be that stupid. This 39-year-old guy does nothing. He has no social, no special, and nothing in the industry. He's only known by going out with Cher.
Well, he's doing
okay. So Cher's throwing the dice. Yeah.
He's doing something special for her.
Yeah.
All that matters right now. Cher's getting her groove on.
I got it. Good point. Good point. And that makes a lot of sense. She's getting something, you know, and look, when she married Sonny, even when she was with Sonny.
Well,
she married Sonny. Sonny gave her the confidence when she was a younger girl and wrote the songs and made her who she was. And then, of course, she grew off on Sonny and whatever it was. My cousin Italy never got married. He lives. Wait. My cousin Italy never got married and lives with someone for over 40 years.
And that's okay. Look at Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. They never got married, and they're sometimes without that marriage paper. Sometimes you're better off, I think, for some people, especially if you're not going to have kids together. You know what I mean? It's just truly, it seems like you're not worried about that commitment as much because it's not on paper. What did he say? What does that say?
Take a look.
Oh, I thought he said a magic wand because I don't have my glasses on. I can't see shit. But you're right. Magic tongue works too. But you know what? We could buy the magic.
Well, you know what?
We could buy magic tongue.
Yeah, that's true. Well, remember, she did date in the 70s or ladies. She did date Gene Simmons from Kiss too. So there you go.
Yep.
Boyd says maybe he has a baby arm. Maybe he has a baby arm.
Yes. Remember the third eye or the third arm? Remember that question that somebody posted?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I said a third eye in the back of my head. I wanted. If I was going to have a third arm or a third eye, it would have been a third eye and back of my head. No more stabbing in the back. Okay.
Yeah. No more stabbing.
Coming up from behind.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. We're talking about relationships, and listen to this. This is funny. Now, first of all, Travis Kelce has told the Kansas City Chiefs organization not to play any of his fiance's music at the stadium during the games. Do not play any Taylor Swift music during the games when he's playing. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, supposedly they picked a wedding date, June 13th, 2026. Also, that's Taylor Swift's favorite number 13. But here's the thing. There's a quote saying on social media, on Instagram, from Travis Kelce's page, says, "We have never had an argument."
Oh, that's a red flag, I think, a little bit. Maybe.
All right.
Unless
what's your thoughts? Explain your thoughts on that.
Okay, so there's Zena. So me, I've talked to people. Well, I used to DJ weddings back in the day. Not all the time, but we did it on the side. And I can't tell you how many people. Hold on, let me shut this door.
That's all right. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. A lot of good stuff coming out. Yeah.
We DJ these weddings, and a year later, like these people were together forever. Okay. And all of us, but they didn't live together. Maybe the second they started living together, they were divorced in a year because then they started having arguments about, look, real stuff's going to come up. You're not going to agree. 99% you're not going to agree with everything, but I don't even think it's in agreeing with everything. I think it's in the comfort of being able to disagree is where that sits. The comfortability with a relationship of being able to disagree and then maybe having that little tiff or argument or whatever, but being able to get through it. Arguing is healthy. Debate is healthy. Like you're not going
How is that building? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you're saying yes, honey, or yes, sir, or yes, yes, dear. Peter Prado's got the great answer. Tell her music sucks. That'll be her first argument.
That would be an argument.
There you go. See that? Emo was a DJ too. See that? Oh boy, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Peter, I'm sorry. Raul Malo has passed away. He's a Latin opera singer. He was also the lead singer for the band The Mavericks. Dies at the age of 60 years old. This is interesting. Dollar General stores. It's funny when when people saying right now that a lot of stores are closing or a lot of restaurants are closing because times are tough. Dollar General is opening 450 new stores in 2026 in the Chicago, Illinois area. Which is, I guess that's good hope, I guess, right? That some stores are that are opening up instead of hearing things that are closing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think people are looking for convenience, cheap, being able to get, the thing is when you go to dollar stores, I just went, not that, like last week, Eliana needed a Christmas hat for some birthday party she was going to, just little stuff. But I still ended up spending over $20 for, because, not everything's $1, but then when it is, what do you do with that? You're going to buy 3 or 4 of them. It's up here. It's going to,
you know what? Carolyn, I'm sick of some of these people. Well, you guys go to the dollar store. Yeah, everybody goes there, folks. I don't care what anybody says. And you know what? You go there, you find some good stuff. And if you can find some good stuff, good for you. Put some savings back into your butt. Stop with the bullshit. I don't go to the dollar store. We all go. Case closed. Move on. Stop with the bullshit.
That's right.
Or how about that? Or when the women say I can only eat at certain fancy restaurants, I can't go somewhere else, or I only wear this. Bye. See you later.
I think men don't realize how lucky they really are. Women like that show themselves to you right away. That's because that's what they want. They know what they want. If they're not paying for anything and you guys just started dating and they're not paying for anything, don't lift their hand, and they always want to go to nice places or going on little mini vacations or whatever. Listen, open your eyes. Like, stop taking them out. Say, let's just stay in tonight. Let's stay in for a week or two. Let's watch movies. Well, you'll know right away. And then, God forbid, have a birthday or a holiday come up and don't do anything big in the very beginning. See what happens. The gold diggers show themselves very clearly. And so men, a lot of times, I believe, they ignore it because usually I'm guessing the gold diggers are younger, pretty, got nice bodies, you're paying. Don't bitch about them being gold diggers, because that's exactly what you're paying for. You're paying for that person on your arm. You're paying for the attention. You're paying for all the things that a younger, pretty, hot, good body woman is offering you. So, don't bitch about the gold diggers, because they're letting you know that.
And vice versa. It goes both ways. You're absolutely right. It makes a lot of sense. Emo, I go to dollar stores, but I don't buy their food. I don't think I buy food from there. Because even if I buy a bag of chips there sometime, I think I did, but the bags are too small anyway. Back to salary cap or go on strike. There you go. I went out to a date one time and I had to pay for my own coffee. There was no more dates with that guy. All right. Now, look, we all know when you're dating somebody, the very beginning, I'm sorry, whatever it is, a woman shouldn't really have to she shouldn't really have to unless you're in a real serious relationship and stuff like that. But in the beginning, the man should still be a man, be respectful, be a man. Don't be a bust out.
Right.
Do what you got to do. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? And once you guys actually get to the point where you're living together or whatever the hell it is, just do the right thing. Don't be cheap.
Right.
And because you know what, just do the right thing. That's all there is to it. And that makes a lot of sense. I don't know, Carol, I know you into sports, and I know some of you guys are into sports, but the NBA is forcing the NBA players in basketball to cut their dreadlocks so the sport doesn't look they want it to look ghetto. with the NBA. This one's sports. Now, that's got to be wow to even make a claim like that.
Yeah.
And makes you wonder if you look in baseball or if you look in football and you see the guy with long hair hanging out from the – shouldn't it be part of the uniform technically? Shouldn't he be able to pull that hair?
I mean, what do you mean? Like wear it back? Like for
No.
Look,
the guy has that. Okay, this is from the NBA. This is what the NBA is trying to say. Cut the dreadlocks so it looks less ghetto, according to the NBA. But I'm talking about in football when you have the guy has his helmet on and the long hair drags down or behind his back. If you're going to pull that jersey,
right,
anything
yes, that's
off
a
that helmet should be able to pull his hair.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's a hazard. And if they're going to grab whatever part of them, their hair, they need to put it back up, whatever you could do, put it, wrap it up in a little bun, whatever the hell you want to do. But I think they shouldn't make you cut your hair to be in a sport. I truly don't think that. I think whoever said it look less ghetto, they're going to have a lot of like lawsuits on them right now because we can't say those things now. And also, to me, that sounds terrible. And
even to me too, I'm going, wow. Yeah, right. I mean, what the hell? That's great. All you had to do is say, hey, cut the dry because we want to live in the New York Yankees for years had the policy, no beards, no mustaches. That's it. Keep it like that. No beards, no mustache. You want to be a Yankee? This is what it is. So if you want to play on the sport, you got to have short hair or put it in a bun, put it in a ponytail, whatever it is. They can say that.
Sure.
They can say that. That's more respectful.
Yeah.
By saying that. And maybe somebody will sue them because they should. It's crazy. Right? Absolutely. All right, Carol, this is
when you're done with this one, I got a story for you. I don't know if you heard about it.
No, go ahead. What's your story?
Brutal. Okay,
all right, shoot.
A transgender woman, I don't know if you talked about this, is suing a gynecologist. This is a real story as far as I can see. I tried to debunk it. I couldn't find anything. After he refused to treat him. So his name is Jessica. Jessica said, I was hurt and confused, and I felt lost and discriminated against when the office told her they could not provide care meant for female reproductive organs. A gynecologist, a transgender woman, you don't have a vagina. A gynecologist, that's what and not only the vagina, okay, like I hate to say it like that, but that it is what it is. Then all of your internal female organs, you've got cervical, you've got the uterus, you've got ovaries, you don't have any of that. Why are you? I can't even believe this is real. I couldn't believe what I was reading, to be honest with you.
Well, why is she why is it or she I don't know how to pronounce it.
Transgender woman.
Why is she going to a gynecologist?
Yeah, she wanted to get checked out. What's getting checked out? You're a Barbie doll. You're a Ken doll. It's closed. There's nothing there. What do you mean? What are they going to do? Stare at you? What are they checking? Because when you go there,
now, wait a minute.
They do pap smears.
Did she get the did they get the operation?
I don't know, but even if they got the operation, what do you look? There's nothing in there. There's no reproductive organs in there. They don't insert. At least I don't know, but they don't insert, ovaries and cervix and all that shit. You're not. I'm dumbfounded by this one. This one blew my mind, and I'm like, is this for real? And I kept looking to see if it wasn't, and I couldn't find anything debunking it. So if it is not real, then I got duped. But there's a picture of him. You know what I mean? And it's just like what's happening.
So now she's suing the doctor, or she's suing the doctor?
The gynecologist for refusing to treat her because she has no reproductive female organs. What the hell is that? Well, what is that? Anybody that can stand behind that, I don't care about party, Democrat, Republican, none of it. I don't care about any of it. It actually doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you are, who you vote for. If you don't have the parts, then you're not going to go. It's like going to a vet and you're a human and you're going to a fucking veterinarian. What the fuck? What? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And people are pushing.
Well,
This is why people have problem with the transgender community, the ones that are loud and screaming and being pushy. It's because just be who you are, be happy with who you are, live your life, do good in the world like you should, no matter who you sleep with or what you identify as. Be a good person, but don't start calling people out. I'm suing you. I'm getting treated this way. That's what's causing the problem. I don't care what you do or who you do in your private life. I don't care. I really don't. But this is an issue. It's a big issue. And I'm afraid.
It's a big issue. You're absolutely right. Emo says 5 minutes of fame. She's trying to get 5 minutes of fame. Boyd said somebody had to buy her a hand mirror.
I mean, if I was a doctor, I'd think I was on candid camera. Can you imagine walking in there and be like, okay, like, what? You're a man.
Yeah. Am I getting? Yeah. Okay. You're probably saying, all right, Jimmy, come out of the closet. I know that's funny. No, right.
Exactly.
We might have to keep keep an eye on that story.
Yeah, I'm very curious. It was just so weird. So weird.
And there's so much. Woman burns wedding dress and photos to heal from divorce, like a phoenix being reborn. After a long divorce, and social worker Lindsay Hordell wanted to move on with her unhealthy relationship and celebrate her new chapter in life. Inspired by Wreck the Dress posts on Pinterest, whatever that is, Hordell decided that she would burn her wedding gown, ceremony photos, marriage paperwork, everything to start the journey. The fire was really symbolic to me. I feel much better now.
To each his own. Not for me. Like, I love my wedding dress. It's boxed up and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved it. And when you get married, you're getting married at the time because you're in love typically, and you're, my daughter might want to wear that someday. Like, to me, I think it's kind of selfish. It's like, over it, sell it, make some money, give it away to people who don't have money, can't
who
afford
need
a
it,
wedding dress,
who need it. Right. Burning it. I mean, that's just
it's like
a little extreme. I agree. Dennis, I don't want female reproductive organs. Yeah, there you go. Rosemary, how you doing, Rose? We hope you're doing well. Patrice, explain to me why our bills never decrease, even though we have swapped all our LD lights, Energy Star appliances, build massive solar and wind jams, but our electric bill is still high. It's just the United States, right?
Yeah,
it's America. The price.
It's America.
Just raise the price. This was sent in by Billy from Brookfield, Illinois. My door was ajar, so I added jelly. Now it's a door jam.
Oh my
God, women only fart in front of men. Whoa. Women only fart in front of men they love. If you don't hear her fart, you don't have her heart.
Comfort plays a big role in that. Definitely too. Comfort plays a big role in that for sure. Whatever.
Okay. I don't know should that ever be, Carol, should that ever be when you're so comfortable with somebody that, look, you see it, you're in line sometimes at the grocery store if you're with your loved one, and oops, and then you turn around and go, honey, what the hell, and you did it, or you blame it on the dog. I mean, is there any purpose? I mean, does that happen, or is it just, are those couple things still not supposed to happen?
I think it's totally individualized too. It depends on your sense of humor. I'll be honest with you. You're with somebody 25 years. I mean, it was the source of some pretty funny at some point.
Funny shit. It's funny shit. I agree with you.
I would never do it if I just got to know somebody. Never. I wouldn't even go to the bathroom in Bobby's house when I first met him. I wouldn't even use the bathroom like that. I would go down to the gas station.
Yeah, well, nobody does. Right.
But it goes away after a while. You should be able to feel comfortable enough to do that at some point.
I agree. This is sent in by Linda. Linda from Roselle, Illinois. Dad, why do men get circumcised? And the dad goes, because women will grab anything that's 20% off. Holy cow.
Oh, this reminds me of a Frank. I don't know if you've heard this. You probably did because you follow this. But I
Go ahead.
saw a video recently. Somebody that was being interviewed. Oh, it's Paul Anka. Paul Anka was being interviewed.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah. Wait,
yeah, and he was talking about Frank Sinatra, and that he's like, well, I heard that he was very, well endowed with ladies, or the ladies, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was a smaller guy, and blah blah blah. And
Skinny guy, right?
yeah, and Paul Anka said, well, all I can tell you is the stories that I heard from, these women is like he was 120 pounds and 20 pounds of it was not his whatever. And it was just funny. You know what I mean? I just thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was funny, but Paul Anka.
And I heard that on Gutfeld. Did you hear it on Gutfeld?
No, it just came up on Facebook.
I heard it on
Maybe
Gutfeld.
came from there. But yes, it was funny. I was
Yeah.
like, oh damn, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a man, and I don't know by any means even close to everything about how men mentally process things. Okay. I get that certain things are very important for
Sure.
men, right? Just like as women, there's
Sure.
different things.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
when you look at things like that, it can go either way. Like this guy had balls of steel. He had the confidence of everything to go out there and do what he did, because it's not like he was the best singer in the world. I mean, he's a good singer, but he's not like some trained
Yeah.
opera, singer.
Sure.
But
Right.
he had that swag. And does that come from being endowed, like well endowed? I don't know. Like it must give this superpower confidence to a man. That must be
or maybe you were pushed, or maybe you were pushed. And in life, I've known people that sometimes that were pushed down in life, and then when they finally got that fame, they kind of wear it on their shoulders, so they got that little
too.
no shit attitude.
Sure.
And then you look at a guy like Dean Martin, who didn't look like he had a care in the world. Just when he woke up, he looked that way, and it was just like, hey, Pally. It was just like he looked like he didn't have to try to do anything. So.
Yeah, I think it's
right.
easy. I just don't know how that all works for confidence level in men versus women, and what gives them certain the sexes, the genders, the different confidence levels that they might have. You know how they say small man syndrome, like when they say these guys have these $200 cars, $200,000 cars, the fast cars, and then you see the person that's driving them. I mean, I wonder sometimes how much truth there is to that, because I don't know. I've never dated a guy.
Absolutely. Now, especially when you buy cars like that and you live in the city of Chicago, because you can't go very far with those cars. All the side streets. I mean, if you live in California, you can ride that highway and go stuff. But Boyd, wow, Carol, now I know what you're thinking when you listen to music. Oh, Boyd hits it. Uh-oh.
Now I will. I'll be like, pan down. Where's Sinatra singing? Pan down.
Hey, Doug, here's this another thing. My son got suspended from school because he asked the teacher if two blind people had a baby, who's going to watch it?
Oh.
Okay.
That's bad, Johnny.
1 point. Here we go, guys. This is good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. Carol, okay, 1 point for each one you use. You get 1 point for everything you've used or you've had. Okay, we'll start with number 20. Phone book.
Yes. Phone book? Yes.
Walkman.
Yes.
A Walkman. Mm-hmm. Postcards.
Yes.
Waterbed.
Yes.
Paper map. A map where you actually take it out and you look at it. Map, okay. VCR.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dictionary.
Oh, yeah.
Typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Checkbook.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cursive.
Oh, yeah.
Cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Phone booth.
Yep.
Mixtape.
Yeah, that was huge. Yeah.
Film and a camera.
Yeah.
Dial-up internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Record player.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Absolutely. AOL address,
Yes.
floppy disks,
Mm-hmm.
encyclopedia,
Yep.
rotary phone,
Mm-hmm.
and last one,
Oh God.
fax machine.
Yep. All of the above.
So you got all 20. Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Our
Yeah, you know what?
generation.
That's yeah. There you go. I'm 45 and I just realized how therapist is spelled. Once you've seen it, you can't unseen it. Look at spell therapist, and then it's the rapist.
Oh,
Therapist is spelled the rapist.
yeah.
Wow.
That's oof.
That is weird.
That is weird. Yeah,
That
maybe
is weird.
financially.
Therapist. Therapist is the rapist.
Oh,
Wow, you're going to look at your, yeah. Huh.
okay. Listen, if what do
See that?
you, here's three little memes that crack me up. One says, "If he won't write your name in the snow with his pee, is he really that into you?" Ask next time you see somebody. Ask. Let's see if this is true.
Yeah, there you go. There you
I'm
go.
gonna hang a piece of mistletoe from my back pocket so y'all can kiss my ass. That's one. The second one, and then
That's
this
good.
is the best one. I'm so single. When they ask for an emergency contact, I've just been putting down Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's good. You guys,
That was
this
fun.
is good. You guys set up some good stuff, man. Everybody's saying all the above. They've all done that too, Carol.
Yep.
The city of Texas. I had a friend whose waterbed burst when he was screwing.
Oh,
Okay, Dennis, there you go.
oh, no fun.
That must have been a very expensive house. Yeah,
Must-
marriage called off after the father of the groom runs away with the mother of the bride. In a strange turn of events, the marriage dreams and plans two youngsters were spoiled after the father of the groom with the mother and the mother of the bride rekindled their love and decided to run away. This incident took place actually in Japan. The groom's father described a 40-year-old businessman disappeared with the bride's mother, a 46-year-old. The paper reported both parents have known each other. They disappeared. They don't know where they're at. Mother called off after the father runs away with the groom.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that's kind of crazy.
Interesting story.
Mhm.
Yeah, think about that one, folks. It's time for the weather as we're coming to the end of the hour. It's the JRC hard weather, folks. That's right, our friends from Ace Violet. See, it's not jumping up too fast enough. Anyway, so the weather for Tuesday, December, it's 25 degrees right now. 18%. 18% humidity, 6 mile an hour, but it's supposed to get colder this weekend into the single digits. That's the weather brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Store. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right. Now we got 2 minutes left. We got a couple of things coming up. December 17th, we'll be at the Royal Berry restaurant. I think it's near I got to find out the name of the town. I keep forgetting to write it down. Well, that's what Ocean's Rapic. On the 18th, we'll be back at Bellagio. The 21st and 20th and 21st will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy 2 nights. On Saturday with the main event band, the 21st by myself. 27th, the birthday bash at Taverna is sold out. At the Taverna, a birthday bash sold out. The 28th, you can still get a chance to see Tonio and the main event band, plus special guests. Tony Ocean and Friends show at Jamos on the 28th in Mokina. And of course, for New Year's Eve, we'll be at Avanti Banquets. We haven't been there in about 4 years, so it's nice to be back here in the Fox River Grove. It's the same company that owns Chicago Prime and Chicago Prime Italian.
Oh,
Here's a couple important dates for January. January 3rd, we'll be returning to Johnny's Kitchen and Tap in Glenview. On the 15th, we'll be at Positano's in Wheaton. In Wheaton, Illinois. On the 29th of January will be the one in Oak Brook, but Wheaton on the 15th. And a brand new Italian restaurant called Goose Italian Restaurant in Glenview on February 2nd. A brand new place that's opening up. Carol, it has come to the end of the hour, and Christmas is, like I said, right around the corner. People are hustling, bustling. It's not like it was when we were kids. When I
No.
go out and I see stores, when I go out, it just don't have that same feeling. Not granted, because we're a lot older. I'm older than you are, but and you still have the younger kids to a degree that you can still go out and it still feels, it doesn't seem like it goes by so fast, though, don't it? When I
Yeah.
was a kid, Christmas lasted forever.
And you know what? Not everybody has to
It
shop.
lasted forever.
They don't have to shop as much because they do it online. That's another thing. Now it's convenient, yes, but people don't go out and do the shopping and, you go eat afterwards. It's just like the whole everything behind it has changed because of, Amazon and all the places you can shop online now. It's delivered.
Yeah, it's not the same now. Everything's from the computer.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a
Mhm.
little crazy.
Yeah.
All right, folks, don't forget Thursday we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook. Friday, Chicago Prime. Saturday, we'll be at the Lyric Theater in Blue Island. Tomorrow, I'll be back here at Ocean Spit at 12 o'clock. Tomorrow night, I'm actually got a night off, and I'm going with Spins and the boys to see the Chicago Blackhawks against the New York Rangers. Mikey from Hardcore Challenge. Carlo, it's going to be a great time. That's tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. Maybe we'll go live from there. Mama D's Breads. If you guys have got some last-minute stocking stuffers, my sister Natalie, check her out. She got a bunch of Mama D's Breads, Art Bag, pumpkin chocolate chip, cranberry, peppermint, caramel apple. Private messenger at Natalie Bosch, BOSCH, or give her a call at 847-533-0400. They're $11. It starts, and get them for your stocking stuffers, which ain't not that far away. Carol, I want you to have a great day. Give my best to the family and stuff. But before that, it's birthdays for Tuesday, December 9th. Boy. Look at that. When you don't even know you. Bette Midler, 79 years old. Richard Pryor. Diane Parkinson from The Price is Right. Phil Donahue, 88 years old. Dick Clark. God, I miss him. I hate that Ryan Seacrest. Can't stand him. Lee Majors, $1 Million Man. Rob's birthday was a couple days ago. Rob Grill, the great singer of the Grassroots, he passed away. Rob's not with us anymore. Hulk Hogan, 71. Barry Manilow, 82. Lou Rawls, Gilbert O'Sullivan, Nelly Furtado. Who's Nelly Furtado?
Nelly Furtado. She's a singer. Yeah.
She's a singer? Sounds like a fruit or something you eat. Can I get a Nelly Furtado, please? Judy Pointer from the Pointer Sisters. John Desmond from the Doors. Javier Baez from the Chicago Cubs, Pete Comita, formerly of Cheap Trick, and Helen Hunt celebrating birthdays. I want to say so. My friend Susan Jambroni was on the show. Hi, Susan. How are you doing? Okay, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, and let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Get that Pets, lifelike sleeping pet that breathes. The wonderful companion for
It
seniors
doesn't
and
shit or
children.
piss either.
Loving them. Shit or piss. $35.99, folks. 5% off all celebration Christmas lights. It's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Buy local, shop local. Go out and support, guys. It's a crazy world out there. Be kind to one another. We really need to do that. And if you're offended with anything on this show, we're sorry. Just change the channel. And just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. God bless you all and your family. Peace and love. John Lennon would have said too if he was still alive when he died, of course, 1980. Bye-bye, everybody. Have an incredible day. Nick Sahaj is the piano man. Take us out. Bye-bye, everybody. Woo! Looks like he's not taking us out. All right. Take care of yourself, everybody. Have a great